Come here a little closer. I've got something you might be interested in. Come on in. I've got exercise tubing, dumbbells. I've got a weighted vest on. I'm the fitness pusher. And if you start building muscle with me, you're going to get addicted. There are many reasons that you should build muscle, and we're going to talk about that. See you in a minute. If you were to ask me what one thing could help improve your current fitness and health level and also protect you in the future, I would have to say resistance training, which is also called weightlifting or body weight exercises. There are so many benefits that come with building muscle. Let's talk about a few. The most obvious benefit would be getting stronger. Strength. And that's a great thing because you can do your daily activities a lot easier and work with less injuries. Weightlifting enhances your quality of life because it allows you to move and do the things that you want to do. Maybe you have a sport that you like to participate in. You need to work your muscles to keep that strength for your everyday activities. Weightlifting also protects your joints from injury. You're moving full range of motion, you're doing your lifts, and life just becomes easier. It improves your quality of life. You'll burn more calories. After an exercise session, up to 72 hours, your metabolic rate stays elevated, so you end up burning more calories even when you're resting, as long as you work out and keep the muscle. Building muscle decreases belly fat, and belly fat can cause a lot of problems, including diabetes. You appear leaner. You may weigh more because muscle is denser than fat. So as you lose fat and gain muscle, you might stay the same weight but look leaner, or you may actually gain a little bit of weight, and that's fine because it's muscle mass. And it's going to help you decrease your risk of falls because your joints and your tendons, anything around the muscles holding the joints in, it's going to get a lot stronger and more stable. So, of course, it lowers your risk of injury, improves your heart health. Weightlifting improves your heart health. It manages your blood sugar. Really helps with self-esteem. If you stand tall and you know that you're strong and you know that you're capable, you feel better about yourself. You don't have to rely on people so much. You can be more self-sufficient. You have stronger bones. Weightlifting actually increases the diameter of your bones. So it really helps to keep you nice and stable, keep your skeleton strong. Your mood. Weightlifting puts you in a good mood, so it will reward you by making you feel better and improving your mood. And also brain health. You're going to have better brain health, better concentration, able to figure out problems better and quicker. So what's not to like about weightlifting? We're going to go over an exercise for each muscle group. So grab your water. Let's get busy. Let's warm up the muscles before we get started. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really stretch and exhale. Let's march. Just start nice and easy. I'm wearing the weighted vest just to burn some extra calories. It weighs about, I think right now it's about 15 pounds. You can load it up to probably 25 pounds. So just march. When you're doing this, I want you to stand tall. Keep your shoulders back. Hands are kind of loose, and you're breathing. Let's take it side to side. We'll go this way, tap, and tap. Just warming it up. Taking it to a grapevine. It's 1, 2, 3, tap. 2, 3, tap. 2, 3, and tap. I'm getting warm already, are you? 2, 3, tap. 3 and tap. And you could do other things. You can add a hamstring, 2, 3, hamstring. Just to get those muscles ready to work out. You want to get the blood flow going. This feels good. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, and tap. As long as you're moving, it doesn't matter. As long as you're moving. Tap and tap. Tap, tap, tap. I feel like Lucy. Once I get started, it's like, woo. Keep going. Take a big inhale and then exhale down. Keep moving. Loosen up those shoulders. Walking forward and back. Tap and tap. Use the chest. Use the back. Four more. Keep going. And here. Take a big inhale. And release. I start my week with a basic chest workout. Flat dumbbell press. Come down to your bench, push the weight up. Inhale down, exhale as the weight goes up. You really need to concentrate on not moving any other part of your body. No toe tapping. You're not moving your stomach. You're concentrating on controlling the weight on the way up and on the way down. Be careful. You're not squeezing the weight really hard, but you have a firm, solid grip. You're controlling the weight. I bring my knees up so that the weight can help me sit up. Next up are chest flies. Use lighter dumbbells for this weight and inhale as you take the weight out to the side and exhale as you come up and squeeze the chest. Try to keep your arms in a position as if you're hugging a barrel. Bring the legs up into tabletop position if you want to add more work to your abdominals. Control the weight, keeping your stomach stable. Make sure you're breathing. And try to keep the arms just slightly bent and stay in that position as you squeeze the chest at the top. Nice and controlled. You're controlling the weight, it's not controlling you. Roll up. Next is back. I like to do pull-ups to get started. Take a wide grip on a bar. Exhale as you pull yourself up and squeeze the back at the top. Get a little stretch at the bottom, but keep the muscles contracted. Don't let yourself go all the way, 99% of the way down. And exhale and really pull yourself up with the sides of your back. The lats are very active. And if you think I'm doing these in really good form, it's because my feet are on a box. That's what you don't see. So that's a modified way of doing really good pull-ups for your back. Just keep breathing and squeeze the back. Next up for back are straight-legged deadlifts, and I'm going to add a row to these and make it a combination move. Exhale as you take the weight down, keeping your back really straight. Notice that I'm not rounding my back as I come down. I only go as far as I can without letting that back round and hurt my low back. So make sure you exhale down, keeping everything stable. And you can add a row at the bottom. Keep the breath going. Pull to the waist. Weight goes down. Squeeze the shoulder blades when you come up. This is a nice fluid move for your back. You're going to enjoy this. It's good for posture. When you squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, you're doing a lot of work for your posture. Muscles are strong, you're standing tall. Down, pull to the waist, weight goes down, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the back on the way up. Next up is shoulders. We're going to do a combination move of lateral raises with front raises. I change the direction each time. If I lift from the side and go to the front and down, the next rep I'll lift to the front, go to the side, and then down. It's a nice all-over workout for your shoulders. You want to keep them nice and strong and keep the breath going. I'm holding my stomach nice and firm. My knees are slightly bent. I'm standing tall, breathing. Take it down. Let's do one more. Up, over, and down. Setting up for rear deltoids and rhomboids in the mid-back. Want you to take the arms out, squeezing the shoulder blades. It's a reverse fly. If you remember when we did chest fly, this is the same move, but you're facing down. Exhale, squeeze the back. Inhale as you come down. You can do one at a time just to focus on keeping your core stable. It's an extra challenge. Exhale, squeeze the back. Inhale down. I'm keeping my body in a stable position. I'm trying not to rock, keeping everything tight. Next up is leg day. Of course, we're going to start with the dumbbell squats. Inhale down, squeeze the glutes on the way up and squeeze that mid-back. So you're getting an all-over workout with squats. My feet are hip-width apart. And when I come up, I take my shoulders back and look straight ahead. This is the best all-over exercise for your body. My knees are over my feet. They're not jutting out front. I don't want to put the load of the weight into my knees. I want to keep the weight into my thighs, into the glutes, into the back on the way up. I love squats. We need to have really strong calves and ankles. I like to do a little, just a little balance work here, rocking back and forth, holding some weight, working the calves, working the ankles. You want to keep them really strong because your calves and your ankles are holding your entire body up. So I like to pretend I'm walking in heels and running back, standing on my toes. Just challenging myself in different directions to strengthen the calves because they do the work all day long, holding us up, keeping us from falling. So work those feet, work those ankles. Keep them nice and strong to support the rest of your body. We're heading into some of my favorite territory, biceps. Keep your elbows at your waist. These are hammer curls. My palms are facing my sides. Pretend your elbows are just glued to your side. Try not to swing the weight. You want to keep all the load in the bicep. Exhale as you bring the weight up and inhale down. And just stay nice and controlled, like a machine, working these muscles. Keeping the elbows in. Good job. Hold the stomach in. Try to keep your chin level with the floor, looking forward. Breathe. Really squeeze the bicep at the top, not the weight. The opposing muscle to your bicep is your tricep. So we're doing tricep kickbacks. Again, my elbow is glued to my side. I exhale as I take the weight back and inhale forward. My knee's slightly bent and my back is always straight. I don't want to round my back, and I'm trying to keep my head in line with my spine and focusing on squeezing that muscle. Let's change sides. Squat down, flatten the back. Extend through the neck and head. Exhale as you take that weight back and your arm is glued to your side. Pull your stomach in right now and feel the abdominals kick in. I can feel my whole body when I do this. My legs are working in this mini squat. Push back. You can feel that in the back of the arm. Excellent exercise. Use what you have around you to get your workout in. Here's a door. Let's see what we can do here. So I found the center of my band and I centered it up over the doorknob on both sides. And I'm going to put myself in a squat position and stay there while I do bicep curls. This is a challenging combination move, but I love this move. I can really feel my entire body working as I'm concentrating on squeezing the biceps. But I'm doing a lot of work from the waist down. Exhale as you come up, squeeze the biceps. Come to an overhand position, and now we'll be working the back of the arms. Stand tall. Exhale as you do pullbacks and take the arm straight back and squeeze the back of the arm as you exhale, and also squeeze your shoulder blades together. I have a shoulder width stance. My stomach's in, my shoulders are back, I'm standing tall. Exhale back, squeeze the arms, inhale forward without moving the body. Stay in this position throughout the exercise, no swinging. Have fun. I always have fun when I work out because I know I'm doing something really good for my body and my mind. Inhale, exhale back. Good job. Make sure you're drinking enough water during your workout. About every 10 minutes, make sure you stop and drink some water. Don't get thirsty. Next up is abs, core work. Start in a good position with feet hip width apart and bring your elbow to the side and try to touch your leg. Exhale, lift the knee and reach over the top. You're getting a nice stretch when you reach the ball over the top of your head. Exhale, inhale, reach. Good job. Let's take it to the other side. Take the ball up. Exhale as you bring that knee and elbow toward each other. This is a nice exercise for your waist, and you also get a good stretch at the top. Use every part of your body. Make it work. Good job. Let's go. My core work wouldn't be complete unless I did plank. Today I'm going to challenge my core stability a bit more by putting a ball on my back and stepping 1 foot back at a time and get into a nice straight line in plank position while balancing the ball on my back. This proves to me that I'm not going left and right with my hips. I'm not wavering. I'm pulling my navel to my spine, sucking it up, staying in a straight line. I'm pushing through the heels of my feet to stretch my calves. I'm pushing through the heels of my hands to spread my back, to keep my back nice and wide as I pull my stomach up and keep that ball from falling off. So that is one of my favorite challenges for the plank. It's a great exercise. Let's get back into plank position. I'm going to add a ball. First start in tabletop and then take 1 foot back at a time. Put the ball on your back. And you have to keep your hips parallel to the floor. If you move one way or the other, the ball's going to fall. I'm going to add a second challenge by picking up the opposite ball and taking my arm out in front. Come on over to your back, bend the knees, and let's start with some crunches. I put a ball between my knees and I'm squeezing that ball to kick in my inner thighs. As I exhale and reach to my left knee and inhale back, then exhale to center, exhale to the opposite knee, inhaling on the way back down. So just really stretch over, reach as far as you can to the outside of the knee and back to the center. Squeezing that ball between your thighs, getting a little extra core work by doing that. Breathing, inhale back, exhale, reach. Next, we come into a stationary lunge position with 1 foot back and your front knee over the ankle. Inhale, and as you twist, you'll exhale in the direction of the front knee. That will keep your hips facing forward. So inhale as you come to center. Squeeze the ball if you want to get some chest workout. Exhale, twist. If you squeeze the ball, you're really going to activate a lot more muscles on this move. You're working the core, but you're also working your whole body, your legs, your glutes, your chest. We'll take it to the other side, get in lunge position, inhale, and as you exhale, you'll twist over the front knee. You're staying in this stationary lunge position, working on stability, breathing. Get a nice twist at the waist. Works the waistline, works the obliques. Breathe. And keep your back nice and straight. You're tall. Shoulders are back. Stomach's pulled in. Exhale, twist. If you get a little shaky and lose your balance, that's okay. Just get it right back. Good job. We're going to up the challenge now. We're adding movement. We get into a lunge position and we squat as we twist. Inhale, exhale, lunge, twist. You can hold onto the wall as you twist, or just touch it to get your balance and get right back into the move. You're looking ahead, get your form, twist. If you push the ball and squeeze it, you'll get more chest workout along with your abs and your lower body. Inhale, exhale, twist. This is a challenge just to stay upright. Let's go to the other side. Get in your lunge position. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale. As you exhale and twist, you're going into that lunge. Make sure you only twist over the front knee so that you keep your hips facing forward. And you don't have to do the movement. You can go either way. You can stay upright and twist, or you can get down in lunge position and twist, or you can make it a movement. So let's go. Exhale. Look behind you. Come back up. Let's do it one more time. Good job. Become a failure. That's what I want to tell you today. A lot of people don't exercise because the fitness industry makes it so complicated because they're selling. It's a business. They're selling products and they have to come up with something new all the time to sell you. And it's just mind-boggling sometimes how much is out there. So people are afraid to take that step. If you're afraid to fail, you'll never do what you want to do. Maybe you want to hike a mountain or just get up a flight of steps. It can be anything, but you have to give it your all, and you have to be willing to lose. You have to be willing to fail, and then you'll be there. I promise. You've got this. Of course, I'm a pusher. I'm a fitness pusher, so I just want you to feel good. So work out. Just get in there. Just do something small every day. Pick one of these moves and master it if you're just beginning. And just stick with it. And if you fail, you miss a couple days, that's okay. You start over again and you keep at it, and you just keep at it, and you're going to get where you want to be. I'll see you next time.